Oh, well, hello there. I didn't even see you standing there. My name is Evan Betterton, and I am a freshman at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. And when I first read the video prompt for this application, a couple different things popped into my head. I was thinking, how could I teach you a new skill that you didn't know, or just teach you a skill in general? And a few things popped into my head. Something as basic as how to tie a tie, or maybe how to ride a bike. But then I got to thinking, why not teach you something unique about myself while also teaching you a new skill? And as a matter of fact, I'm a member of the University of Tennessee curling team. And no, not the curling where you curl your hair. A different kind of curling, as you might remember from the U.S. Olympics. So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to take you on a guide of the game of curling here at the University of Tennessee and teach you some of the basic equipment and skills needed to master the game. So, let's head on over to the ice chalet, shall we? But before I can take you out on the ice, I need to teach you about the game of curling itself. For those of you who watch the Winter Olympics, I am sure that you are familiar with the concept. Curling is much like a giant game of shuffleboard played on ice. There are 2 teams, each with 4 players, and each player has 2 rocks to throw. The captain of each team is called a skip, and he is in charge of the strategy and stone calling for each team. The object of the game is to get your team's rocks closest to the center of the target at the other end of the ice. And for each rock you have closer than the other team, your team receives a point, and the team with the most points at the end of 12 rounds wins the match. Next, I will show you the vital equipment needed to play the game. The first thing to curl is of course curling stones. As I mentioned earlier, to play you will need 8 stones per team. The next item you will need is a curling broom. And the last piece of equipment you will need is a pair of curling shoes. One of the shoes is built with a sole made of Teflon, while the other sole is made of rubber made to grip the ice. Now I will show you the first skill needed to be a good curler: sweeping. The best way to sweep a rock is with short motions directly in front of the stone as it travels down the ice. By brushing the ice in front of the rock, you reduce the friction, allowing the rock to travel farther as it goes down the sheet. Next, we will talk about throwing the stone. There are 3 main parts to throwing the rock. The first is to use your broom as a stabilizer as you set up. Next is the kickoff. And third is the delivery as you let the rock flow down the ice. Now we will watch the same shot in real time. Oh, we're back. Well, I hope I've been able to teach you a little bit about the game of curling, and hopefully you can now have a greater respect and love for the game that we enjoy here at the University of Tennessee. So, this is the video for my application. I hope you've enjoyed, and you have a great rest of the afternoon. Thank you very much. And now enjoy watching me epically fail trying to do a curling 360. I hope this brightens your day a little bit, and you have a great rest of the day. Thanks a lot.